Greetings and salutations, everybody. Oh, welcome. Welcome back to the Pony Show. We are here. We are back. With more sad, depressing time. Chain. Not Chain. God damn it. I about to say Treasure Autogon. Fuck. Wing of the Goddess. There we go. Also known as, the expansion that make it quite like a baby every time we do a mission, because this expansion is evil. By evil, I mean literally, like, it's super brutal. It holds no grounds on who is safe and who is not. So, where we ended up leaving off last night, I probably should change my weapon, shouldn't I? Go for the record here. Is, of course, we finish up the kid storyline. We finished up the kid storyline for the time being. 2 people died. And yeah, we are officially back to, I get the B line storyline. I don't want to say like the main storyline. And even if it is the main storyline, I get technically to be the A storyline. It can't be B, wouldn't it? Because we gotta do both of them no matter what. So, but nonetheless, we are heading back to our new lovable waifu. And see if we can deal with our evil self in the future, who is from another dimension as well, who is trying to combine all the dimension and become an overlord by making time itself collapse upon itself. In a Final Fantasy story, can't you tell? So let's go talk to her. I'm not drunk. What are you talking about, Pan? You seem drunk. No, not quite. My mouth's a little born right now, because I was chugging burritos before we went live tonight, so my tongue is a little fucked up. But it'd be fine. And I'm not drunk, it's just Final Fantasy, it's just convoluted Final Fantasy-ness. Without, you know, the normal wonderful mountain lightning. I don't know if that counted me being drunk. But who knows, you guys don't know what in this bottle. Matter may allow me, first of all, to thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to speak with us today. Oh, it time literally getting Groundhog Day up in here. I will pay for that, you know. Shall it? Wait, what, for the alcohol or for mountain lightning? If so, here you go, Pan. I tell you what. There you go. Take a drink, buddy. Drink up. You got this. Chug it. There you go. That tickle your fancy. But just for the record on the alcohol thing, to be honest, like, I don't have any alcohol. I gotta go cross state line for that. I live in a dry county. So no alcohol in my county. Don't get me wrong, we could drive like 20 minutes in the opposite direction and find alcohol. But here, it's technically against the law, technically. A lightning drug. Hey, here's the knockoff brand of freaking Mountain Dew, so it probably got way more sugar in it than Mountain Dew ever dreams of having. I wish it had popped. Oh, that's why I checked to be sure I actually had the leg quotes. But now we good. If it would have failed, it would have went wide or capture card, to be honest. Since our capture card literally, like, I don't know if you can see it, literally, like, right there, so. So I'm happy it didn't fail, to be honest. Okay, well, where will we end it now? Now, if you would, so please share with us the information behind it, your latest show. Yeah, Pan. Yes, it is. It's literally my allergy medicine. Does that count? That technically count as drugs, right? Technically. I guess it kind of do. It keep me being able to believe, which it wouldn't do a good job yesterday. but we get now though. Yeah, I'm addicted to that hardcore allergy drug, Pan, so very much. I gotta keep the water and the snot out of my nose and eye if we have to. Only the high power shit can do that. Let's see. I got the burrito. I feel like my throat is like clogging up now. Maybe I shouldn't try a burrito before streaming, especially hot ones. It would be my pleasure. And though you know by now, when it comes to the beauty and appearance of my trio no bounds. No matter not what little we did before the royal throne or within the very bowels of hell, the troop will continue to dance, no matter. With a big broken English word. Let me see. Die come on he? God, I hate the two broken English. If he like fuck with my literacy, like what not literacy. What is it? Whatever the term is. He grew with it horribly. Ever thought of the abyss be or detonation, I shall dance to the ends of days. Bravo. Yeah, what they said. I went to high power, we will move the hot in the morning, hot in the afternoon. 100%, Pan. 100%. Burritos are always hot. Especially when you throw them in the microwave for 5 minutes. Gecky Long, over here. Oh good, at least she haven't forgot us. I do feel like being Groundhog Day though. Thank you for coming. You might heard about the send-off. What? So this isn't Groundhog Day? I thought I had to go get a ticket again. I know nothing of this lady. You haven't? Why am I not surprised? To indulge you, the knights are being treated to a camp performance on the eve of the debate for the other zone. Wait a minute, are we going to your bedroom? Oh no, never mind, it's just the top deck. That's fine. I'm sure you were prepared for a matter interview. No, I am sure you were present for the matter interview. Did anything about his intention with the journalist strike you as odd? I feel like deja vu, maybe. Let me see. How much are you going into the DLC since my absence? I'm trying to remember. Would you around for Autogon? I got my crown. Can't you tell? I got my crown back. We are in Wing of the Goddess, which is the third expansion or third DLC pack, whatever you want to call it. Technically, we're expansion back in the day, but we own the third one now. I think. No, wait a minute. We own 4. Yeah, this is number 4 because it. Champamantia, or not, Why does I love Champamantia, Treasure Autogon, Wing of the Goddess? Yeah, this is number 4. And then we got Abyssia, which, from my understanding, Abyssia are gonna take no more than, like, a day or 2. Since I think it's, like, a 5-hour campaign, since they broke that up in, like, 3 parts. And then sold them as separate little expansions. So, we got Abyssia, we got Alduin, or sequel Alduin. I think that's how they pronounce. I know it's sequel, what most people call it. And then after that, we got Prophecy of Vana'diel, and we are done. And then, of course, we got like 4 summons we gotta get and like 3 more jobs. But yeah. Let's see. The last time I was here, I slept on the creative train. At the end of it. Sorry, no worry, Pant. I am up since that dream. I don't even remember when that dream was. I guess I could always look in my Pat blog, can't figure it out. In Twitch I haven't deleted it, but yeah, that was like what, a week ago? Almost 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I think I still would have been in Treasure Autogon at that point. But yeah, I'm about halfway through the expansion after Autogon now. Let me see. Yeah, it was super flamboyant. Did you take a knock on the head, Gekilon? Why I be deep concern if his greatness was any less flamboyant. Here, my dearie, this boring of history and wanting of memories, a memory could only be the work of Moses. To devour time and all see fit and doing a sudden job of patching together the scenes. Yeah, there's a bunch in it fucking long. Like, it's so goddamn long. I think I still got like 30 something missions. I think altogether like 80, 90 missions for this expansion. This is a expansion that everyone hated, from my understanding. Because this was a expansion that started a normal MMO trend. Like, we're gonna give you a expansion, the expansion not gonna be done, and then we're gonna give you story update throughout the year to finish the expansion. And because of that, they wanted fucking obscenely long. Because it technically, to be totally honest, it enough content ended to be 2 separate expansions. Hell, we got 2 separate storylines happening together. I highly doubt they're ever going to intertwine at all, unlike Treasure Autogon. But yeah, it a lot. I'm hoping, honestly, to have this expansion beaten in that like 2 or 3 days. I'm hoping. And then we could just watch to Abyssea, because like I said, Abyssea, from my understanding, was 3 parts, and each part was like 6 hours long. So that one I'm hoping. But yeah, we officially getting to the point where this is starting to catch up to how WoW and WildStar and all the other expansions or MMOs are doing things. Lily, how did the girl Trump? The way why you are out here, Jordan, hurry up and come back. I will be right there, Master. That guy need to go. Honestly, you need to go bad. But on the upside, we do got a new waifu pimp. But we're looking at her right now. She have a fascination with pretty much getting in very odd camera positions, I guess I should say. Then again, so do the guy character we just met as well, so, you know, it even across the board, no sexist here. You know, everybody is equal in the land of Final Fantasy when it comes to boob and cleavage shots. I'ma go and propel. You do that, little lady. But Gekilon, just this night, let her forget all our unsettled event of late and enjoy yourself to the fullest, okay? I don't know, old lady. I don't know if I can do that. I just watched like 2 main characters literally get brutally killed like a couple hours ago. I don't know if I can do that. I guess we're gonna try. I had a lot of soldiers. Oh, the Knight of the Iron Chest Hawk. You do trio, May, the highest honor by, being with us. We have been, but the, oh, it's still him talking, no wonder it's still broken English. With your arrival, the fate, the honor. You have my thanks. Yeah, just don't pay him any mind. Just get inside the tavern as fast as you can. Yo. Why isn't Geki long? There is a intent with your is a seat with your name on it. I think I would hope. We're gonna save you all that goddamn place. Kinda. Well, I think we got a wallflower over there. I don't blame her. There's a lot on her mind right now. She just found out old self from the future coming back to destroy everything. Or future slash other dimension. Like I said, the Final Fantasy story, everybody. It's forbidden to have, it's forbidden to have you here. But I'm afraid young Lily won't be gracing the stage tonight. The other girl intently, they don't remember her. And they just can't seem to keep in time. I get we're not gonna blame him about the giant like demon god who is just eating people's memories, right? I guess we're gonna leave out that detail with him. Well, I guess it's time for me to get up on the stage then. If Louie not gonna dance, I will. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the trio, I extend to you a warm welcome. Tonight, we have prepared a special performance to honor the brave knights who will soon leave the heart and home behind to march to the frozen north. Join me now in the spirit a round of appreciation for our extreme defense of Sandoria. Thank you, thank you. At all junctions, I would like to call upon the soul of the Knight of the Iron Chat Hawk to say a few words on behalf of the Kingdom Knights. This is where he's gonna die, isn't it? Please, make yourself at ease. Before I begin, I would like to say that I stand before you as an equal, for truly no man or woman here is less worthy than I to be given the stage. Can I get on the stage? The fire of war have waged across the realm, from the jungle to Eldina, to the very gate at the failed city, in the age of suffering, all too easily to grumble, to dispel, but never must we lose heart, for though the sun may set, and most assemble will rise again, and then we will behold the light of the morning banishing the darkness. The beastmen may roll our fields and battle all walls, but never will they shadow our courage. The blaze may break, and the quiver may be blent of bolts. Never shall our hope fade, with our brethren and sister of the Alliance fighting by our side. We shall weather this storm and emerge triumphant for the children of Atana. Oh, that was actually a good speech. On the mill command shall convene in Juneau for a strategy meeting, and the final stage of the North advance is nigh. And when it finally commences, West will become a distant memory for us all. So, let tonight be the time to unbind joy and merit, whether, my friend, whether in the heart and content. Yay! This will be the best dancing show ever. Show me what you got, ladies. Oh, they got sparkles. You know, the second you bring out Griddle, you know it's gonna be a good show. Oh. The entertain not please I am Mopui. I assume you yet. I cannot dent that. The stage feel oddly empty, perhaps a bold presence. I've been meaning to at you for a fable of you. Stand away, my good soul. There anything the dancer can do to be, nothing will give him a more pleasure. Then I shall be frank. We are in shorthand for the upcoming operation. Oh, you have the truth or the need for the truth to fight at your side. Consider it done. Lily and I to dispatch a feat for Vana'diel, one not royal or what I require. Pardon me. Was hoping for some action. Success in the operation is such a grand scale, you see, resting upon a perfect synergy between the nations. The need for the shift of information. Your troop is recognized and respected name across the realm. Father, I know full well that your people can hold on in battle should the need arise. Haven't seen myself, or have seen myself. And you have the way with war, Zell Knight. If there is a tap you have a do, then look no further than a Lily and or little sidekick. Heal. Yeah, I got that. I can deliver mail. I've done that before. Like many times I have delivered mail. Let's see. How do one get rid of a woman? Just be yourself, Pan. Just be yourself. It'd be fine. 2 a.m. so you know the routine. Looking mode until. Okay. Okay, dude. You do that. You pass on out, my friend. But yeah, honestly, how to get rid of a woman? Like, serious question. Just like, be like, I'm leaving. Bye. Or like I said, just be yourself. In my opinion, just being myself worked on that front. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I say, have we met? Oh shit! He forgot who we are now, didn't he? I'm prone to afflict myself, but my heart tells me our partner paths have crossed before. Oh yeah, that's right. When we came back to tell him that his lover been kidnapped, he don't even remember who he was. That is right. I remember now. So this is the downside of being like, okay, do like 9 missions with each character and then go do like 3 missions with another character. You forget the detail, but we good. I know where we are. Since I gotta walk and now it's going, no time for you. Aw. You know what you do, Pam? You know what you do? You just be like, let me show you my second love and I should say probably third love. Sam probably number 2, wouldn't she? So you just be like, here you go, set in front of this dream. There you go. That's what you do. That is what you do, Pan. I would thought it'd be the goal you talking about, Sam, and then me, and or maybe the goal you talking about, Sam, the cats, and then me. I was thinking that how the hierarchy was. Okay, good. We caught up on this. Allow me to introduce Lily, my bright young dancer. And beside her is Gekilon, our troop, the #1. Yo, for the kingdom. You be want to know that Gekilon is a decorated member of the Iron Land. You set my mind on ease, my friend. Once again, I will find myself seeking deeper into your debt. Now then, without further ado, I shall set you to your first assignment. Pray make for Juno immediately. Upon concern, I shall bedeed you a regular detail of opening. May the goddess speed your way. Got it. Off the Juno. Okay, well, wait a minute. We got more dancing to watch. And more sparkles, of course. I really hope when we actually start leveling Dancer, I really hope we have sparkles. Hopefully, not just a tease. Make up your mind. I keep remembering, like, oh yeah, we got Sam, we got Diana, and then we got Luna, and me, and then my chill. To be remembered, but the thought to go away. Aww. Ah, Mato, Gekilon, yo. There you are, Louie. The thing you've been telling me, they was all true. You just now realizing we've been telling the truth when you don't realize people around you are forgetting who they are or who we are. Being ill, or being disappeared from memory, it is, wouldn't think of that. You do have a point. There was no thing at pressure within the god a good name that is happening to my goals. In light of the well unaffected event, I did take a great jump of faith and believe your fantastical tale of time traveling. It took you a while, Mantle, but I am glad that you finally come around. Yeah, it only took him like 70 hours. You two are up again a fatal challenge, my friends, aren't you? Yeah, we facing a time-traveling witch lady and another demigod. Yeah. You poor thing. I can't imagine how frightening it might have been at times. You don't have to worry, Mantle. After all, the moon-shaped butterfly trio may rise again. What more is, I have Gekilon to back me up together. We form the future fabric, the tag team duo where that simply I can't be beat other than snowballs. You youthful optimism did always well myself. Mato, I want to thank you for your kindness. Look after me when I first joined the troop. Doing me the final points of the dancing. To be honest, there was hardly anything left for me to do. It was as if you've been doing with thing. You was intently the role. Did you ever need training under anyone? Truth be told, Mother did teach me a thing or two. the late thing Lily get along, and whenever you feel like things are completely out of control, remember that you can always come to Refresh Heal. Do you forget any of this? I'm not about to forget my own troop, or her truly thick-headedness. That is a promise. Thank you, Mato. Now that all the formalities are settled, we can go back to the force on our mission, and something brewing up in the north. I can feel it in my pit of my stomach. With me, Gekilon Netep, the Grand Duke of Juno. Like, go to Juno, everybody. Okay. Okay, so we need. I think we need to teleport out to, oh, what was it? The freaking Citadel place. And then from there, we will just walk up to the door to Juno, because there's no other faster way into Juno. Okay, yeah, cool. This is what we need. We need this, because we need to book travel. Let's go to Juno and see if they have forgot us. I'm telling you, by the end of that, no one's gonna remember us at all. Let's see, what is the name here? Oh, that bad dark. The marshlands. No, not there. No, they have wind depths. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the Citadel. Cause we go to the Citadel and walk out. That really cut our travel in half. So that seemed like what we need to do here. Okay. There we go. Do it. We can head from Wilds and off we go. And they'll like comment they're gonna kill every one of us before the end of days. Let's see. We'll get my baby mount. Okay, let's go. Should be roughly a straight shot, isn't it? Kinda for the most part. And then from there, like I said, we will click on Juno, and then that should be the end of that mission. And then we can be up to our net one, or whatever it might be. Which I believe it, like what, technically, if I remember right, I think one was the four missions I looked up. It mainly just gonna be up walking and talking to people for the most part. As we prepare for the final push into the Northlands. So I foresee, honestly, probably the way the expansion gonna go, if I would guess, would be probably this part of the story arc. We're gonna deal with the North. We're gonna deal with the children, get the finishing storyline to the children, as they do the push into the Shadow Lord. And then after that, probably the net like 5 missions afterwards is going to be gonna actually be tied to you know, finishing up the big bad time travel lady. That's the way I'm calling how this is gonna unfold roughly. Don't get me wrong, I have no idea who's gonna live or die at that point. Hell, we don't got that many people left to live, to be honest. Okay. Get off our mount. Click on the door, and we should be good. Yep. Cutscene time, everybody. Once it loads, there we go. You two all. Come to partake in the Lion Strategy meeting. You bet hoy, all nation representatives have long made their way to the chamber. Yo, don't mind that, we heal. The Joint Operation Headquarters have been established here in the Duke under the eyes of Archduke Kim. As you all know, the Lion forces of Atana have a missing in the zone ahead of the looming battle. For the blessing that the Majesty of Thor Tenzon primary effect of half of all enemy numbers. Even so, the Beatman forces and fortified in the Northland is reported to be exhibit 50,000 strong. Commander have sent word regarding the situation of the front. N10 all grim. Net to no ground have been made in advancement upon against the Beatmen. The time it come for the Lion forces to halt its entire weight against the icy walls of the castle and put an end to this impasse. Captain of the Knight of the Iron Jet Hawk, that force. So, you are honorably opposed commanding of our net North forces, and perhaps authorize over the siege of the castle. Pound out the detail of the operation at the meeting to be had to behold. So, yes, so. Yeah, we really are gonna do like the final push, huh? Oh, I feel sad for them little taller down on the ground. I can't see. Without further ado, I shall explain the petition of the pitch of the operation. Our forces shall be divided up by nations. Upon arriving in the zone, each nation is to take a position at one of the three rally points. Primary plan, but fall to see the wisdom in breeding so thin on limited manpower. Then allow me to enlighten you. The three positions you see here have been chosen by very them distant to the enemy routes past it and the castle and surrounding caves. repeatedly. Caves. This know that the zone lie a network of caves that stretch to the bowels of the castle. By commanding our offense, and we can engineer the enemy retreat into the caves, and ultimately the castle itself. Chief, have you had the requested item? Naturally, Captain. Hissel relayed the specific of your order to me. What the hell is that? Them bombs or something? They look like bombs. My beyond breaking allies have fortified with a bunch of custom explosions. Oh, they are bombs. Okay. Upon the confronting of the enemy retreat upon the castle, we shall detonate the explosion and do a cave in to send tongue tie everybody. Cave in of said pattern, solving all escape route. Near the stage, the siege of the castle shall commit in earnest. I see. That is the first half of the operation. The second half began with the frontal assault on the castle. A divide to be sure. While the enemy eyes are fixed on the front gate, and Strikeforce will steal its way to the castle flank, and then the storm to keep and deal the killing blow. The strategy shall reinforce to be known as Operation Snowstorm. Susceptible upon all unit involved moving and behaving as one body and mind. A brilliant strategy is what I would say. Have we have enough troop to attend it? My thought exactly. Why? It would be nothing short of a miracle if we wasn't filled by the very same party we seek to dispatch. Have our temple calm, Sandoria, soften your grip on the Wowie. What? How dare you? Hey, Matt, please, present for the time as we are, I beg you to keep your command. Quite alright, Mato. Mato Cato. I shall doubt that many a kingdom strategy have been somewhat unholy of late, or unsimple as of late. But please bear with me for a moment longer. I promise that all doubt will be set. Either. Oh. What we got here? These like the royal light, 'cause this looks like a party to me. Who might the men and women be? Would be no acute to call them. That shall keep the effort a vassal. That is Operation Snowstorm. The matter as our main unit, they can ill affect the focus. But then assign the task to allow us the flexibility to deal with the unforeseeable. It was deemed that as a flying could be suited. The Hydra Corp is a unit named it have been operating for susceptibility to meet the every changing fate of the battlefield. Great ball of fire. If it is Tataru, when I was wondering what have happened to you. It's a long story. But in a nutshell, duty involved to become a member. As you know, Bell have never been my focus, but here my talent will get to see full use. The Warlock, I leave under your leadership. Do try not to bumble. You heal? Likewise to you, little bottle. In choosing the member for the elite unit, the individual talent was given precedent over performance in warfare. Well, this certainly explains the rumor that master craftsmen from across the mainland have assembled a weapon of unquestionable might. Might I volunteer to assign that all of them with golden manpower have now been addressed. You assume correct, so please describe my earlier display of effect. So, this is the celebrating Sandoria commander who have gathered such leave praise. He appealed any true tactic speak up in rumor. I desire victory might yet be in our grasp. Is a step and a rocky path that led before, my friend. But so long as we stand united, there is no mountain we cannot not quest. Woo! Together we shall restore the peace to our land. Heal, heal! As the final item in the guard, allow me to introduce the two Vana'diels who will serve as the messenger for our operation. And to meet you all, I am Lily, the troop, the brightest star, and with me here is Gekilon, my truly trusty companion. Together, we are the unbelievable tag team duo. Future Fabulous. On that note, the meeting is concerned. We shall net meet on the snow-covered field of the north. Ensure that your respected units Vana'diel unfaithfully made the goddess smile upon us. Thor has been treating himself ever since the dance performance. I thought that maybe model or treatment he'll still have kept his apartment in order. We're hidden behind a mask, but to me it may have well made of glass. Yeah, you still dying, aren't you? Please keep the heart, so surely we will trample over the beastmen, and then you and Muddle will be reunited. Your connection is touching, young lady, but my foremost priority is Operation Success. Private Manor have no place on the battlefield, never in my mind as a commander. I must abet no thought that might impede my judgment. The war is a fickle thing. Plan out every scenario detail through we might. No man can know how the event will unfold. How the event will unfold? Now then, please make ready to leave for the Northland at the earliest hour. May the goddess watch over you. Kekelon, do you know what happened in the Battle of the Northland? How are the events supposed to have unfolded? History tomes state that the Alliance forces trump the overwhelming odds of separately a victory in a conflict. But with so much of history already altered and countless variables at play, I dare not put my trust in the word of the book. Forehand accountant, on the other hand. Kekelon, what say you and I learn more about the campaign from someone who directly involved? The knowledge should propel us for battle for what to come. Let's make a brief detour to the present day of Sandoria before we head to the north. I agree. We probably should have done it long before now. And there we go. Mission is done. And the next mission, another war. What are we looking at here? So, South Sandoria from Vana'diel and beat with the dude at the city. Okay, or in the castle, I mean. Alright, let's go see the butler, I guess. I guess it would make sense that the butler, we would talk to him since he is like a troop that actually fought before coming to butler to the kingdom. So I guess it would make sense we would go talk to him first. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I'm telling you, I'm having a fight with that wild tonight. Nowhere I put that wild don't feel comfortable at all. There we go. Okay, talk to me, book. We'll figure out where we going exactly. Let's see, travel. Sandoria Pleasant. South Sandoria. Yeah. We got an inner from it, so that means we got to zone out first. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. I wonder, I don't got the wing for extra brilliant, do I? Okay, no I don't. I was gonna say if I had it on me, I was just gonna refill it real quick. But I guess not. I guess I don't actually have it. So. Oh, someone being a summoner. Honestly, I don't know why we have to spawn in from Vana'diel for that. Maybe the whole thing is betting at the like tribal to the Mao, maybe. And it would make the most sense to be like, okay, travel from the to the Mao to future day. So back in the day, that would be the closer way to get back to the future, so. Oh, and I did remember something. We need your daily goblin tank. Okay, so do we actually gotta talk to him, or are we just gonna zone in and get the cutscene? Nope, we gotta talk to him. Okay. Talk to me, buddy. Oh, once you spawn in, I guess. There you go. Thank to your effort, the short regardless, that have a lot, I may have been, a thorn with you when you were still a fleeing adventurer. However, I wish for you to forgive all of that. I now know nothing but the utmost respect for you. There is still much work to have been done, but you may leave that to us. We do not want to hold you back from a new adventure that awaits you. Wonder if I would have got that beach for. Actually, no. Okay, there we go. Yep, I had to get that beach. I guess we never did talk to him after Aragon, I guess, and that's the reason we got that. Ah, Kekulon, as I expected, we are looking for no, oh, god damn it. No, this is a blight. I am not looking. I'm not gonna play map maker. I'm here to talk to you. Oh my god. Okay, fine. I get we gotta play map maker for it. Yes, I will do it. Okay. Am I gonna have to actually sponsor them out for this? Yeah. Or I wonder, maybe we got zone once? Okay, I'm gonna zone out, zone back in. He told us to say the same thing, then maybe we do got zone through the mouth. Okay, let's try it now. Are you gonna talk to me now, or are you still just gonna talk to me about Prince Charm's wife? Hey, that's still talking about treasure out of gone. Yeah, I think we do. I think we got to actually travel to the mouth. Okay, Okay, we gotta travel to the mall then. I'm trying to think what the closest. I feel like the closest might be to go to Vana'diel and just walk through that. So yeah, let's go ahead. Okay, let's try it, cause we all doing it in the future, so. Let's see, we want to go to paths. Which is Vana'diel. Okay. Let's see a bit more. Hopefully we're not stuck in a loop of, tell me about Prince John White. Like, no, I don't know nothing about his wife. Okay, give me my mount. There we go. Let's go. We'll head to the mall, I guess. Because how much you want to bet it probably is a trigger though, just because there was no like fat traveling at all when it came out. So like the only way back from the path would have been either have a home point in South Sandy or go to the mall, so it would torn, I'm pretty sure like that gonna be that is the cat shield. And like the mall is gonna be the on and off switch for tracking that quest. Okay. We almost dealt. Okay, yeah, around this mountain. Okay. So, should be right over here then. Yep, there you are, mount. Yep, let's go through it. We'll see if I'm right about this, and this is gonna be the trigger. And the answer will be... Again, I guess we won't know till we actually find in the North Sandy. Okay, Because if this doesn't work, then I don't know. Ah, yeah. There was the way in. Okay, cool. Because as the strategy guide literally just say, like, you know, South Sandoria from Eat Womfell. And then beat to, the butler do in the castle. So to be honest, I don't know if we're gonna get a cutscene the second we actually get in here or not. Maybe? Not seeing my compass. That's usually a good sign. And it taking longer. Okay, so yeah. I think the mouth was like the trigger point for the quest. Yep, that's what it was. I had a feeling. Whoa. Oh, this is horrible. What the hell is happening? What in the war? Oh, jeez, I just thought of something. That asteroid that coming down, that probably osmosis, isn't it? What in the war? Our future is fading away. That comet. Are we the only one who can see it? I think the answer is yes. The situation worse than I feared. We haven't any time to wait. As for who we can speak to. How about the butler, who was acceptable in the entire the aid of Baghdad and Winter in the past? Considering his pose, he should be well versed in all things regarding the Crystal War. Whether or not he remembers the two of us, though, we just have to find out. I know he will remember me. I'm the freaking hero of that country, so he totally gonna remember me. You, on the other hand, like, that might get a little iffy. Or then again, since, like, everybody's memory of being kind of 8 at the moment. Yeah, it could be a problem. Yeah, we're gonna find out in a moment. Watch, I'm gonna walk in there and we're gonna get arrested, knowing our luck. For like trespassing into the kingdom. Especially if the memories are getting eaten as quickly as it seemed to be. And by the way, I just thought of something. Maybe we didn't have to go through the mall, because I just realized we technically entered from Eat Womfell, and I think when I tried to do it before, it was South Womfell. So I think we might have screwed up before. The mall might not have been needed, but oh well. We got the cutscene now. That's what matters, I guess. Okay, hopefully he will actually talk to her and not be like, go find Prince Charn a wife. Like, god damn it. I want to find him a wife right now. Well, nope, we good. Beg your pardon, my lord. Would you be, by any chance, remember us? Who are you and what business have you within the castle? Aww. My companion and I are, simply adventurer, hunger for knowledge. You remember me? You gotta remember me, right? I mean, she is the one hungry for knowledge. I just help her get here. If my lord could spell the time, we went to learn about the Battle of the Northland. You require is as music to my ear, young lady. The youths of today show particularly little interest in the events of the past and the sacrifices that many made to ensure the continued existence of our fellow kingdom. Neither would give me a greater pleasure than to share all I know. Now then, well, shall we begin? Yes. The Sword Knight, the hero of the Battle of the Northland, is a name I recalled well. Sadly, though, I am giving the understanding that none in his unit, though Iron-Tread Hawk, survived the return home. Such a great battle it must have been. Well, I once was told of a man who regarded visiting Sir Grave out in the Vana'diel Downs. I have no note as to the identity of what individual, but it might have well served to seek him out. Thank you, my lord. Gigulon, let make haste to the Vana'diel Downs. Got it. A moment. Yet, my lord? The resemblance you bear to someone I fought beside during the war is truly striking. A young lady she was, with such strength and spirit as would make one believe there was beyond hope. Huh? Mainly, but a trick of a mind, surely. For the 2 decades have passed since then, and we to meet this day. She would stand before me, yeah, this is really making it flat back and probably making it feel horrible and realizing you don't age. Let's just tell him she looked good for her age and we are not time travelers. Let's leave out that detail. And there we go, another mission done. So I'm guessing up to the Vana'diel Downs, huh? Net mission. Let's see. Travel to the Downs at I-10. And trade an item to the Grape Dome. What is this item? Do I even have this item? Oh, the flower. Okay. Can be bought in Upper Juno. Okay, so yep, look like we're gonna be going to Upper Juno. We're gonna buy that flower and then we will head on out to the grape side, I guess. So let's do it. Yeah, please let me out. And then once that is done, it'll be another mission done. And then I think we got one more mission after that of just wandering around talking to people. We need to go Juno. We need to go to Upper Juno. I'm trying to remember. The flower shop. Yeah, I think the flower shop is right there by the exit. I believe. Okay, let's see. Let's see how horrible my memory is on that one. I know it ain't Upper Juno, so not just because the strategy guy told me it is an Upper Juno, but I remember coming here back in the day to buy flour for the little gold to get the shortcut available in Sandoria for the Moogle house. Aha, there you are. 120 bucks? What? it. Wait a minute, let me talk to you. Do you guys bite up? Okay. What do we have we can get rid of? So like always, my inventory is always full. Yeah, sure, let's sell the bat wings. There we go. Do you sell... Oh no, you don't even sell the same flower, do you? Sell ball music, that's good to know. Okay. Let me see. I believe we only need one. Hopefully they're not gonna be picky and be like, blank a dozen. Nah, just like one, so. Go ahead and blank one then. Okay. There we go. Alright, off to I-10 we go. Time to go to old Dad's grave, I guess. Just gonna double check, make sure I did get it. Yeah, okay. Let's go. I know my luck, I might accidentally cancel ball. I knew. Okay, what was it? I-10, huh? So I-10 is downhill-ish. Okay, good. I'm not gonna have to walk that far. Awesome. Well, hopefully we won't have to walk that far. I'm pretty sure it'll break up in the line uphill. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we good. So it should be, what, against that wall over here? Alright, nope. I guess it's time for our wonderful friend, the tab button again. Yeah, we're looking for a gravestone, supposedly. It's gonna be inside the building, isn't it? Or up on it. Oh! There you are! Aha! Okay. So, we're just gonna examine it. And then trade the lily afterwards, huh? Okay. Have you ever been here, Gaki Long? Kinda. I never paid much attention to it. I didn't realize they were graves. Let's see. The selection of burial ground is dedicated to the poor soul who lost their life in the Great War. Father 2 have been laid to rest here. And muddled net to him. There seem to be no visitor at the moment. Which will remind me, we come empty-handed. I mainly, the main thing, the manliest thing, but certainly not a ungrateful daughter. Father was always a partial to Lilith. Kekulon, might I trouble you to fetch some from Juno? They should be able to find a vendor that taught them. In the meantime, I will stay here and give that place a woman touch. Aw, she's gonna clean up the bushes. Too bad I always got the item for you, lady. There you go. Ah, thank you, Kekulon. That mean a lot to me. Let's offer war pearls, shall we? Oh my god, that flower is fluffy. Oh, who might you be? Somebody there. What the? Well, I be damned. If it isn't his very own flesh and blood. There's no mistaking that, fully red hell, and them eyes, glistening with, midship. I heard much about you, but never had the pleasure of meeting you in person. Might I trouble you for your name, sir? I go and forgotten of my manner, haven't I? Bog the pardon, miss. Beg the pardon, miss. I am, Lasso, a retired soldier of the Alliance forces. Oh, let me get me the big purple dude, isn't it? Kekulon, wasn't that the person said that side with Lewis? Yep, yeah, it is the Galka. Okay. I had the distant honor of fighting beside your father in the Battle of the North. He saved me from so many a bind. I felt a lot count. If it isn't too much trouble, could you tell me about the battle and a father too? Why, nothing would please this old Vana'diel more, little miss. At the north, the lion put in a mill operation snowstorm was a white audience strategy donned up by your father and lead siege to the castle. Ah, yes, the lion. Trampling at the castle, effectively halting the end of the war. Ah, I see you haven't neglected your history lessons. If the siege wasn't a success, there would have been no standing down or striking down of the Shadow Lord. Foresaw play a vital role in our victory. But the plight would deal. Not a man in his unit was left standing when the fighting was true. I'm sure you know your father as good as was as a good natured soul, quick with the just and true to his word. But on the battlefield, he fought like a man, possessed with a fortitude that made meat of the beatmen. All but was hard put to believe he was near a injured that whole time. Admitted by one and all, your father was a true soldier. It grated me to hear that the wound caused him after the war. The operation, did it proceed smoothly? Did anything unusual or unexpected occur during the battle? If there's something you can recall, I would love to hear of it. Anything at all. Let me see. Now that you mention it, there was this one strange occurrence. It happened just as we were storming the keep of Popple. And let me get a giant monster showed up and was that affecting it or something? Making our way toward the throne room, we were cutting through gore after gore of demons. When there was the blind flash of light, set by a definitive blast. Shocking into stillness, I gazed up and saw a massive cloud floating overhead. Or a star whale. I am afraid the year haven't been kind to the old Galga memory. Whatever it was engulfing in the arrow of light for a face I thought I was dreaming, and so did those around me. We all stood there, unmoved, weapon satchel in, snatch in hand. How much time had passed, I couldn't say, but when we finally snapped out of our trance, the group we stood on was literally with a lively corpse of our foes. Standing near me, was your father. His face definitely pale. I asked him what that was all about, but his jaw was certainly tight. Needless to say, then wasn't the time nor the place to be suspicious. We just assumed it was some beatman magic as we went and crashed with the net wave of demons. No one have been able to explain that according to this day, or bother to try, I should say. A doll. But that isn't all. Sometime after the war, I went into a sword by chance. We was minting the paths and thinking and Han when he said something peculiar about that brazen occurrence. I don't recall it word for word, but he mentioned the feeling of quite a proud at a bit of a lion with the darkness, any if it meant his death. A lion with the darkness? I turned my hand at that word, but being his daughter and all, perhaps you can make some sense of them. That unease enough for you, little miss? It certainly was. I bet be going now, but don't hesitate to call on me if you ever need anything. That's the least I could do to repay for the man who saved my life. Thank you, Master Alonso. Well, he was nice. So, Alonso is our reality isn't a meal of Lily. What was it? Except that the transpire at the north. It seems a discerning or force upon source. Something marvelous. Whatever it is, it must be a lead. Gekulon, we must hurry and return to the path to the Northland. Got it. Alright. So that means I kind of figure the way it was going that, you know, the main baddie or people or sidekick would be probably other version of people in the dimension, which have got verified. Which in return, and we still got the mystery, the main villain, and then the little like carefree sidekick Mitra. I'm starting to think, but I'm gonna call it now probably like the leader of the purple dudes, the one that keep changing forms. I'm gonna call it and say that or Dad from the time period where the war didn't end. And probably in return, what have happened is, because if we think about that, well, Lily of the future is in a land or in a time where the war did not end. And how much you want to bet that Lily made a deal with Osmosis, which in return will make a plane when she have demon wings, that we have the wing of the goddess, she will have the wing of Osmosis, which is the thing that eating all memories and all time itself. So how much you want to bet that in that timeline, Myrtle and all made a deal with Osmosis to save her father, and her father became the leader of the purple dudes. How much you want to bet that what it's gonna be? So that can be like probably the big reveal that the main leader of that is the actual father, which is still alive in that timeline. I'm calling it that what it's gonna be. Who the lovable idiot sidekick is to her, I have no idea on that one. So we will see. So let's head out and let's go to the Northland and let the plot thicken some more, shall we? So we will just go back to our home point, use the bullet to get back out to the Northland. But supposedly we just gotta zone in, we will get a cutscene, and then we gotta go quick on tank. So bum bum. I'm calling it that what it's probably gonna be. But if that is the case, then so the evil Lily, like if the minions are just the minions of the knight that was around the father, like it'd have to be someone we have met. Then will be the comedic one. The only one that kind of come into mind would be maybe the dude over the dance trio, but at the same time, I don't think it's him, mainly just because of the little carefree minion. He does not speak in broken English, so I don't think it would be him then. Wait, sure. Yes, that would be our closest. Technically, I guess. I guess technically we're gonna use a home point, but whatever. Fine, I kind of forgot about the home point. Just a smidge. Alright. Get a mount. Oh, wait a minute. I can't get a mount while we wait for this thing to open. There we go. Alright, let's go. Time to go ahead and figure out my theory of quest. Any if I highly doubt we're gonna get the answer to probably the net time we play a decal because we still got one more or got two more missions with the children we gotta do, which will be I believe the end of the storyline. And then probably after that and when our theory will get verified. That is a lot of tall wheels and mid-trucks. goddess, I never seen so many troops lie in one place. It is truly the moment of truth for the Allied forces. Oh, hey, Kate Vana'diel, awesome. Ah, you are late, behind schedule. Kate Sith? The operation was about to commence without you being right away. The two of you take part, if I'm not mistaken. My assumptions correct? Ah, but of course, Geki Long and I will be serving as a metronome for the Alliance. What of yourself, Kate Sith? Will you be joining up? Have someone with who I must meet. A prior engagement. As such, I have this end of the business to do to you. And truly, Paul, do you utmost to steal the Alliance towards success? Whatever you can. Like, go out saying, kitty. And then I will be on my merry way. Ta-ta along. Let Hoy Geki Long. We must report to the Sandoria forces, and the accomplice should be to the west of here, at a short distance before the castle. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, I really feel like we are coming to the end of this part of the story. Oh. Is the kitty gonna go talk to the other kitty? Now then. Off I go to stop osmosis from developing the Vana'diel, which the two came. The bridle of the two future. But how exactly? I wonder if we actually gonna run around in that zone before this is all said and done. I feel like that probably will. They're gonna be the last zone, I imagine. Okay, let's see. F8, huh? Yep, F8. So, F8, right over there. Okay. We got a little bit of a walk in our future. But it's fine. We can get there pretty quick. Honestly, the zone is not that big. All things considered, that or all little crab here with just running extra faster. One of the two. But yeah, if my theory is correct, that the part of the story at the end of the war, and that part of the children epilogue, and then after that is dealing with the future other evil time dimension demigod stuff. That means we should probably fight the Shadow Lord by the end of this again. Or we will probably find out what the plan is with the Shadow Lord for Lily from the future. Or other dimension, whatever you want to call it. Whoa, hello dragon. We meet again. Come here, dragon. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we need to kill you guys. I don't need you guy coming up to me on the dragon. I thought I was way closer to the dragon than I actually was. Oh well, we will get it tomorrow, I guess. Because I think that thing is on a 24-hour timer. Yeah, go away, imp. Come on, buddy. You can't kill me. Just admit to yourself you're not going to win. Stop with that freaking Nimpo. No Nimpo magic. You're a demon, not a ninja. Come on. There you go. Yeah. Yep, the dragon ain't gone. Oh well. Let's go. Speaking of dragons, is it impossible to engage? Oh! Yeah, we're hitting up the area that got the people that actually can get in a party. That is wipe. Okay. So, it'll be F8. Wait a minute, I'm not in the white bot. F8 is, yeah, F8 is up there. My bad. I'm starting to look around a little too early. So, nope, still in G. Okay, a little farther I get. There we go. Now we in the white pot. Oh, did I just see it? There it is. I think that's it, right? Red Valley Point. Yep. Okay. Alright. This should be... what? This should be the Sandoya Gauze, wasn't it? Okay, awesome. Yep. We hit the white one. But how exactly? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, that's the cat. God damn it. What took the two of you, along? If I may ask. Mato, why are you here? Yep, and no, they're not the same gal, because I don't think. Let's see. Touching and turning the bed, unable to get a wink. Then it dawned on me that I truly couldn't just be left out of the action. And then here I am. We are included to have you join us. So, how go the lion preparation? Just fine and dandy. It would them. All unit have now taken positions. I own that the operation would be delayed. By a very namesake. Yeah, that is ironic, soldier. That would be unwilling, why visibility is compromised. I submit that we await the storm to pass. Very well, let us not hesitate that which could well determine the fate of Vana'diel. The numbers seemed far fewer than reported have suggested. Mayhap the opposition of Tenzon dealt a greater blow to the rank than we had imagined. Prayatana. Perhaps my audience, they'll but truly, you haven't forgot about your loved one, have you? The poor girl that is being held somewhere within the keep await rescuing. Pray, forgive me. My priority is to guide the Alliance forces, my Falcon Jet Hawk to victory. Beyond that objective, nothing else really matters. What? No. Why is she upset now? Didn't we know that already? Oh, back to the kitty. Really, they have an imp too? My God, like bad guys just love imps in this. So you are the one behind all the strange incident of late, huh? Not the latest of all. The appearance of the mouths. A tad late to be given a right now, but you should have kept to the shadow. Marching in here, blazing as you please. You got to be either suicidal or stupid. If I may make a bold, we consider ourselves needle. This purple dude gonna be our dad, because he's speaking now knows, and he's speaking like the same like sentence pattern that his dad would do, old dad was doing in the feature before the end. May Dimitri wish that she be granted an audience with his lordship. Oh, I think we got a big bad, huh? Well, look to be your lucky day. The Lord of the Darknet King, command of the Beatmen, confess great unfaithfully of the Beastman. Or you just the Shadow Lord in armor. Oh, yep. You are the Shadow Lord in armor. Okay, that's cool. The Emperor and Lady of all Vana'diel, the Lords of Shadow. That to say, the Shadow Lord. May your insolence won't be abandoned in the presence of His Highness. Kneel in defeat. Kneel, pursue yourself before. That tongue will be the death of you, fetch. What? Oh. Never mind. This is the same imp that was in Treasure Aragon. So I guess in this timeline he was the command, or like the second command to the Shadow Lord. I take back what I said about all bad guys having imps. And literally, this is the same imp that was tied to Odin. Ah. They noted me. A thousand pardon. In the was far from a intention, but certainly a safeguard had to be taken. Likewise. such an unseemly display of throne room. Enough of this. You absolutely have something to say, so say it. We shall not march wars. We possess knowledge of the future. Know you how the crystal will play out. Should you not be privy to that knowledge, we shall enlighten you. Decades may pass and countless battles may be fought, but the conflict shall see no end. The future that lay in wait is one of fire and brimstone. The land shall be gone, then washed in blood, only to be soil once more. It doesn't sound pretty, but it will end the realm a flame of conflict. That courage the vassal will find the true wars. There are, however, those who refuse to embrace the destiny. A monstrous cat and a naive girl and her companion. That quite the motley crew, if you ask me. They come from the age seek to a fan bit of reality, stripping of the existence of all two factions. To continue. As such, we come to extend our hand in alliance. A true unit, such time as a metal are removed from the picture. The needle of our bad intent to be long at each other's throat. Vana'diel, who would undo us, stand prime to slip a knife between our ribs. The future indeed. Not that the underworld ever consider itself within the laws of time. What do you think, boss? I wouldn't blame you for being doubt. Very well, you and your will not be met with hostility for my might unit say a matter have been settled. Huh? Your assigned gratitude me. We two are much alike as brother and sister. Let us do well by one another. You sure about that, boss? Fetch. One of your original origins should not be insensitive to the aura of the darkness they perceive. Well, you have the right of it that. The right of it there. Then it is settled. As a glacier of goodwill, we shall make our troop available to you in the coming battle. That they have an army of demons under their command could only mean one thing, but fine, as the boss said, no harassment from us. You are free to do as you will. The future will have taken the liberty of arranging the distraction. That should solve a confident of your beast. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think them are the Shadow Lord people over there. Isn't that the dead zombie people? But then again, I guess since the whole Tenzon thing happened, we do have the zombies, so I guess it would make sense why not recruit the zombie into the Shadow Lord forces. All this highbrow rubbing between friends and foes. or elbow, well, I mean, sorry, is as if we are back in the age of beasts. But whatever happened from that point onward, I can't imagine a matter being displeased. Okay, so what the deal? How many do you want to bet she probably joining forces of the Shadow Lord to kill us, and then she's gonna take over, isn't she? A magnificent performance, my lady. Heh. Support moment of intent does support my shoulder, so slack your vengeance not for an intent, or we must be poised to go on the offensive as soon as that cat is removed, and the actual future is devoted queen. As you wish, my lady. You could cut the tension with a butter knife. Oh no. Please no. Don't notice me. Nobody heal. Hawk. Yes, ma'am. I have assigned you a task. You were to take care of a certain halfling. What become of that? Oh, you are so dead, buddy. I asked you a simple question. Forgive me, my lady. But we do know for a fact that he in the windows. In the war of supply. Only to touching of your life. No matter, should he be foolish enough to prove himself unremarkable, we need but a titan of our stronghold on the zone. From this moment on, you shall bear his burden as your own. Have I made myself clear? Yes, my lord. Yes, my lady. So, are they not talking about it? Because they were talking about being in Windows. We are not in Windows. Cat reporting, sword. The northbound beatman battle have been sighted passing the checkpoint. The time is come. Attention me, one and all. Operation Snowstorm is a hill by command. Upon my signal, we move out. Window force with Batok and Sandoria to follow. You two, take word to the other nation encampments. Got it. Law. The storm have abandoned. The goddess watch over us. My commanding faithful children of the goddess, our journey have been long, but the end is in sight. The final battle to prove all that we hold dear had begun. Matame, isn't there anything we can do for Muddle? Don't worry, your father is not the heartless brute. I worry he will track up and bring her back to us. I hope so. In the meantime, we each have our duty to perform. You deliver the message to Winded and Backed Companion. Yes, sir. And furthermore, The forces try and heal. Be the forts atop. Hoy along now. Let go. Alright, on to the next mission now. Let's see, what are we doing? Or where are we going, heal? I know we're going somewhere, heal. Oh, this actually looks like gonna be a bot fight. Okay, examine the relay point green at G9, and you will receive a key item. Examine the bell at G9 to start a BC fight. Okay, so G9 it is. So I believe we are pretty close to it, right? Get on my mount before something decide to walk him and try to attack us. Yep, G9 down at the bottom. Okay, cool. So literally where we was at before. Let's do it. Okay, we're playing all the people down there. So supposedly we can go over there, click on something, get a key item, and then click on something else, and then pop battle time. Oh. Would help if I don't get stuck on random stuff. Okay. Okay, we should be around here somewhere. Like green? Rally point green. Yep. What was that? Oh. Oh, it was literally on the outside. Okay. Alright, one down. Let Bat Dot know what's going on. Oh, I gave Windits and then Bat Dot. Yep, this is Windits, alright. Hello! Huh, the young lady there. A lion messenger of Lily reporting saw I come with war from Sandoria encampment. Operation Snowstorm is commented. Is His Excellency Warlocks present? The Winded Warlock is currently attending to matter elsewhere. In the absent, Master Cato Hill have been appointed acting commander of Winded Natural Forces. Ah, I see. Ah, what is this? I leave to check on my goal for a moment. And what did I come back to find? But you, with a cheek of all fashion, nowhere away, or with some dancer lass. Bad Master Cato. Bad Master Cato. You're supposed to lend us. Supposed to be lending up for carrying out loud. Get a hold of yourself already. What? You got it all wrong. It's not what it seems. I mean, who do you take me for? My filled lady, the hour is come. Objective appeal of the core of enemy present, after which our Batdock ally will instruct to play explosion charges. Alright, it's high time we saw some action. Do you unmost to reduce the enemy number and clear the path for those who are to follow? Speed is of essence. Enter the cave and make the meal of the enemy. Walk out and wipe the blood off your weapon. What it's supposed to be? Yeah, you tell them, so sister. Mato Kato, keep a close eye on our performance today, and shall all of you see with the warlock. You're the one be holding the coin, present for our pay. Only now do we learn to put Mato Linko fall for duty with the Mitra mercenaries. Oi! Would you two deal drawing on about? Come along. Huh? Are you talking to us? Who else could I be talking to? The Thor Silver? We are going to wise some serious hell today. Wake the dead. Don't go and interrupt over any tale. Before you go, take the item. You will need it to signal your entry into the cave. It is for the benefit of Sandoria and Batdock allies that we are kept informed of our movement. Bills are available if you have the need for another. Now go and do Winded proud. Don't say that to me. I don't want to do anything proud for Winded. Okay, so get a key item, and now we're gonna examine a bell warp snow. It is G9 as well, so it should be around here. And right there it is. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let me double check, make sure nothing crazy gonna be happening in that fight. So, supposedly, inside the BC, there will be 3 waves of weak mob. A good strategy is to have a tank gather up the mob, and have a black male to use a gigabelt to eliminate the weaker mobs. When the wave is over, a mob will run to a wall, eliminate it so that you can proceed to the next room. And the way mob. In the last room, there will be 3 alt demon will pop among the weaker beatmen. The demon will have a higher HP and will not be dispatched as easy with AoE belt. A good melee or 2 can defeat it. Upon winning the BC, you will zone back out to receive your reward. Your completion time influence what reward you will receive. Okay. So pretty straightforward, no like echoing, so awesome. Yo Wes! Welcome dude. I am doing pretty fantastic, to be totally honest. I actually feel like we're making some good progress tonight. Don't get me wrong, I still got a busy night ahead of me, cause when we get done streaming tonight it's gonna be like working on YouTube videos. Cause I got a whole bunch of YouTube video I gotta edit later, so yeah, I'm doing fantastic. And if later tonight, it's gonna be a lot of copy and pasting happening on YouTube. But to then, we're gonna be making all the progress here, and we can get a goddess. But how are you doing, though? Hopefully you're having a good morning, night, whatever it might be. Let's do it. Hoping for the best on that one. Okay. Let's see. No, I need trusses. Get our kitty. And then we get Tron and the rest of them. Oh, okay, I see. Good, you're having a wonderful day, man. Who am I missing? Oh yeah, Uma. And then after that, we need to get Shintoto, and we will be good. Okay, this is a dead end. We only got one way. Do I got a map for that place? Okay, it seems pretty straightforward for the time being. Let's do it. Yeah, you stay right there, little lady. Let's do it. Come on, come at me, blow. Am I missing? Oh, no. It's just animation lock with all, like, yeah, we're not even gonna worry about, like, worry about actually showing proper damage, huh? Where the hell you come from? And am I bind? I can't move. Okay, no, I wasn't bind. And literally my people were just standing in the way. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? Really? Really not gonna link to that one? Okay. God, are you guys? I get we all fighting waves, so I get it would make sense that they will keep spawning. There we go. Are you the last one? Yep. You're the last one, 'cause you want it. Get him, boys! There we go. Oh. Ah, I see. So you're gonna want and self-detonate, huh? Alright, net wave, let's do it. Yeah, everybody please just attack me. Can you do that for me? Oh. Here we go. Hey, new challenge. What's the new challenge? I don't know what the new challenge was. I think we ended up with a little dialogue to kind of skim right past it, didn't we? Where am I? I am so low. Okay, there I am. Yeah, I'm just gonna let my TP go up, since we're killing everything in like one hit anyway. One to two hits, I guess I should say. There you go. Really? Really? Are you a ninja or you a mage? No, you a ninja. Okay, good. At least everybody seems to be focusing on me, so that ain't good. Yep. Are you gonna be the one that's gonna run away? Nope. Maybe you. Maybe you gonna be the one that we will kill before I can get my weapon out. Oh. There you are. Where you going, buddy? Come back, kill. And there we go. Okay. I guess he spawned like behind us and I just didn't catch him, did I? Come on, play your tune. Must help freaking blowing up in one door gate already. There you go. Where are we on the map, by the way? Okay, good. We're all moving wobbly toward where I was affecting. Over here, demons. I get more, like, not really demon at that point, more just demon. We're not fighting demons yet. Man, a lot of them in this room, though. This is kind of making me feel like a proper, like, dungeon. What are you guys doing? I don't know who I'm fighting. It doesn't matter, they all gonna die soon enough, so. Damn it, there we go. Give me a board. That was odd how we locked onto the board over the ones that are literally right in front of us. Good. I think we're all gonna do the die up. Let's see. Let's see how Dia do. Not great. Okay, I'm starting to see one of the tragedy guy at all. Like, if you have a flatmate with AoE, it's able to use it. Starting to see why now, especially in this part. Okay, good. I am still locked on to somebody. At least Wobbly everything they, you know, Wobbly are missing constantly, so that ain't good. Come on, animation. Let me get my weapon out. Come on, one of you try to hit me. One of you, come on. Okay, now I think they aggled to some of my other characters. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but yeah. They're aggroing hard on my little kitty. I don't know. I don't know what the hell she did, but she did something. I wonder. Maybe if I do Dia, maybe I can pull them all that way. That'd be nice, right? Come on, guys. Over here, attack me. Leave her alone. Honestly. Maybe they're just getting smart. Yeah, I'm killing these things so quickly. I can't even get my dia fell off to try to pull them. Like, that is so dumb, man. There we go. Let's try that now. Come on, everybody on me. There we go. I think we're good now. What am I casting? I don't know what I'm casting. I have no idea. Damn it! I keep clicking on myself. There we go. Oh, I was catching Weeway. That blamed it. Oh, here comes the demon. Okay, come on. Everybody, get on me. Get on me. Yeah, it seems to be on the final wave. Okay, I'll be back in chat with you guys in a moment. I gotta keep an eye on my character and not randomly jump from one to the next. Like, at all. Come on. Okay, the numbers all starting to thin, so that ain't good. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, man, I go over here. Okay. No, don't. No, don't. Stop locking on the Uma. Uma don't need to be locked on to right now. Okay. Okay, who is attacking me? Is it you? Stop it. Really? He'll come freaking more. Okay. You know, honestly, like my character wouldn't be so weak if they wasn't constantly keep getting interrupted on fails. Yep. Yeah. Who had attacked me? Oh, the ninja. Okay. There we go. Stuck. There we go. There we go. Hey, board, come on over here and let go. Okay, are you alone over here? Because I think the other board is the one that actually gonna go toward blowing up the wall. Okay, let's see. Cause where are we on the map? I don't like going back. Maybe you guys just spawned behind me or something. I don't know. Or spawn and just didn't walk, you know, up to us. Yep. Okay, so let's see, where the next couple? I got a feeling they probably straight ahead. I'm gonna check out the tunnel real quick. Okay, yeah, no one there. I'm not leaving. Okay, no one's Bonnie. Okay, this is a dead end. Okay, there must be someone like back somewhere we just missed. But yeah, just saying, as soon as you win, we will be automatically summoned out, so. Huh. I didn't think we are quite done yet. Better get moving, because the clock is ticking. Alright, got it. Yep. Yeah, someone left behind. But yeah, anyway, take the opportunity to get caught back up and chat with you wonderful, wonderful people. It will have the eventual follower doesn't show up. And party member, if they take up a party slot, you should definitely be able to see. I can see your HP. I can't see your TP or MP though, but I can see your HP. Like she shows up just like a pet would. So that's not a problem at all. But yeah, they literally just show up as like a pet. Oh, there they are. Okay, they spawned behind us. Okay. Let's do it. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know. I'm just saying, like, you can indeed see the health. It's just, but they still don't recognize as a party member, though. As long as the way I'm looking at it, like when we actually do get to Rapid Scene, we can actually have a full party of 6. We technically can have a full party of 7 with it. Yo! Only Sonic! Welcome! Welcome, my friend. Am I? Oh, okay, there we go. I'm like, what's going on? I used to play on a solo server. I wonder if we ever met. I'm gonna say probably not, because I have only been on a Sora for about 3 months now. Because Sora was the server I picked when I came back to Final Fantasy. Since I was missing some of the expansions, in return I just bought the collection again. I just bought the game for like the 20th time because of how I was. But yeah, I have only been on solo for like 3 months though. And then my last character was on Leviathan, and I don't remember what my original character was on. And that was back in the day when you couldn't pick your server, so I'm not for sure about what that was. So, so I would say more than likely, well, you have played in the last 3 months. I don't think we have. And by the way, how you doing tonight, dude? Wait, yeah, when you summon, oh god, we only got 10 minutes left all time, god damn it. But yeah, when you summon, the Fardor or eventual Fardor, she doesn't take up, a slot in the party at all. And the same way go for, like, pets. So might be a summon, might be a Beatmaster pet, none of them count as slots either. Who am I missing here? We're gonna probably fail this just by running out of time. Yeah, honestly, well, all the rest of them. What, to have an actual party or having a pet not take up a party slot? Okay, who am I missing? But yeah, maybe they changed it. Maybe pets and summons and an eventual NPC doesn't take a party slot anymore. God damn it, I saw a name, that little Talu name, and I got super excited. Because honestly, if you think about it, if we are like a summoner or a beat master, we could technically have a party of 8. You know, if you have a full party of 6, and then you do a eventual summon, and then you do a beat master summon or a summoner summon, but you can have a party of 8 at that point. Any of 2 of the party members are kind of restricted for like how long they can be out though. I played on Vana'diel on you at launch here too. We might have waited to settle back down. Like I said, I'm not for sure what solo I was on there, but if you played on the PS2, there was maybe a 50-50 chance on it. I think was my original character name was like Gomei. It was like Gomei Omen was my original character name. What am I missing? But like I said, I don't know what my original solo was though. But yeah, so you've been playing pretty much as long as I have, technically. Or maybe a little longer, because like I said, I just stopped in like end of 2010, early 2011. Yeah, I played on the PS2 version to the 360 version came out. And then I hopped on the 360, and then during that time I was jumping between 360 and PC at that point. And then of course, you know, sadly they killed off console support, so now there is only PC, so. You gonna say we're not done? The cave or crew of enemy will be shortly to heal us. Objective isn't over until the response back to the bait camp. Oh! They changed it. I was supposed to actually talk to it. God damn it. Like the strategy guy, like upon winning the BC fight, you will be zoned back. I'm like, no, you gotta actually talk to the Taru to get out now. God damn it. Once again, the strategy guide a little out of date on that one. Let's see. I bought the upgrade on the 360 and PC. Yeah, I freaking love the 360 version. You know, since that was, I get technically other than now was the most like 8D as it could have been at that point. I don't now thinking about it. Like, what was it? Was it like 720? Because I think Final Fantasy 11 was 720 on the 360. But yeah, like I lost so much time, like on the 360 version. Because what I ended up doing at the time was the reason I'm going between 360 and PC. Was I was dating a girl at the time, and we were playing it together. And she always did the console, and then I did PC. And then whenever she wasn't around, I was on the console version. So at that point, I was kind of just jumping between the two. 720, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, just because of like, okay, this was an SD game meant for the PS2, so I was thinking like, yeah, probably 720 was the best it was gonna get. But yeah, I do have my 360 copy, and I think my PS2 copies are well behind me, some will. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Impressive work, ladies. You call that a cave of hostility? Blah! I have a warple, Drew, the madman back in my homeland. With the aid of the extra hands, we fulfill our objective. With the late of thoughts, you are done. A window is a great service. Without battle, I wouldn't. I would offer you a more fitting reward for your deed. Why am I getting a reward? No one else is. Heal me, or one and all that make the end of. That mark the end of, but the fourth phase of operation. Perhaps yourself well. For a long beastman is yet to come. Ooh. Let not wait any time, Geki long. Net we must relay and met it to Backdock army in the north of Hill. Alright, let's go. After I actually see if I got room for that present. Okay, cool, I do. By the way, if they're gonna give me present, how much bait do I have in my inventory right now? Okay, I got 2 baits, and we should be fine. So, at least the 720, it had amazing lighting, a really smooth animation, and more, and white green was a big deal. That is true. That is very, very true. Because I'm trying to remember, like, did we have, like, proper lighting on the PS2 version? I don't remember. Let's see. I probably should actually go to the net mission so we actually see where the hell we are going. Okay. Examine the blue relay point at H8 for a key item, and then examine the net area for another boss fight. Cool. I think we know what we are doing for the rest of the chapter. So H8. So uphill? They're probably up in that corner more than likely. Okay. Let's go. At least everyone is roughly pretty close to each other, so that ain't good. Yeah, cause thinking about it, at that point, technically Final Fantasy XI was the fourth Final Fantasy in 8D, wasn't it? Since I think 12 was what? I think 12 came out after 11 on the 360. I'm trying to see if I have my timeline right here on that one. And then the net Final Fantasy would not have been to 13. Oh! Well, that was easy to find. Seem to have a wine, a quarter for everything too. But I'm pretty sure it was the fourth technically 8D Final Fantasy. Because I think it went 11, 13, and then onward from there. So, what's going on, Backdock? Oh, they got red mages. And more dancers. Yo. The two of you are? Well. Well, if it isn't my favorite maiden of the battlefield, and you brought your friend. Ah, lovely to see you again, Sor, but I feel we haven't had time for chit-chat. Geki Long and I are blank a ward from the soul of Sandoya. The window sign went up just a moment ago. So we've been affecting you. Then I suppose we needed to tell you that Operation Snowstorm is heavily committed. Understood. You heal the lady in time for the Republic to enter the fray. 2nd and 4th divisions make ready to enter the cave. 4th and 3rd division prepare to support by eliminating any hostile encounters. Hi there, I trust we can rely on your cooperation as well. Sure can, Carl. The Republic effort compelled to 2 stages, and we need you to partake in the Force. This is that is the weekend of the Cavern structure. Though blasting this will serve as the groundwork for the mission. Second and final stage of the grand finale. Oh, agree. Understood. An operation position within will give you a complete briefing. It is bound to be as simple as fancy. Okay, got it, all, lady. Last thing before you go, take one of these and use it as you enter the cave. It will serve to inform the 2 nations of our progress. In the unlikely event that you fail in your mission, return here and provide you with a replacement. Good luck! I don't think she got my faith in us. No PS3 Final Fantasy game yet. No PS3 Final Fantasy. Are you talking about 13? The music is awesome. Yeah, honestly, the music in it got really good after we got out of the bait game. The bait game music was a little bought for the most part. But yeah, pretty much from Chain of Pamantia onward, the music in it been fantastic. It really feel like they actually found. Oh, I didn't have to get on my poor little crap. But it really feel like they found a groove once, you know, the American version will put out. Sure, let's do it. Let's see, do we gotta do anything special here? Let's see, Pete, to begin your go into examine the Republic engineer in the zone while under the effect of flee. You might activate all of them to complete the mission. Okay. Oh, Final Fantasy on PS3 or 4 would be amazing. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, sadly. Hell, isn't like 14, isn't 14 like killing all the PS3 like net months? Cause from my understanding, they were gonna kill all the 14 on console, or only latch-in consoles anyway, at the net expansion. But yeah, it's been what, almost 2 years since they killed off Final Fantasy 11 on everything? Other than PC, of course, because, you know, that's what we're playing on. Let's see. No, not items. Let's get all people, I guess. Just in case, I'm pretty sure we all gonna fight something. Okay, we got 30 minutes to complete the mission. Okay. Well, let's see. Can we summon all? Nope, we can't summon all in here. Okay. Talk to me, lady. Supposedly I'm supposed to talk to you first. Hopefully the cutscene not gonna take the time. Hello there, soldier. You must be the extra pair of hand that the cheap send word about. No time for preparation, I'm afraid. So pick them you up and pay attention to the briefing. The Republic is tasked is a trait of blasting the key of location in the caves, and you are going to be helping out. So we're going to be planting bombs on shit. Got it. As assembling of the scouts and engineer operation, 24 in all have already been assigned position to patrol the explosion charges. By detonate them charges, we will weaken the structure of the entire pathway and permit it for the big one that will send them all freeing the bereavement gathering back to the den. And that is if we don't get buried alive first. Yeah, you're not depressing at all. Yeah, only now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Was like it was gonna be for 14 at PS4 and PC. Let's see. But here with the rub. With the detonator, all charge will draw the enemy attention and barely are coverable. That is why we will be doing a little bit by little bit, or one explosion after the next. And this is where you come in, soldier. You will be the fuse, so to speak. What that's supposed to mean, you ask? I would just getting to that. First, I admire you with a special item that will boost your movement speed, but will not only function, mind you, pull the operation while doing the effect, and they'll a crew to detonate the charge and then leave the cabin. Report back to me when all 24 charges have been detonated and all operations have been safely evacuated. There is one detail you out to keep in mind. Again, the explosion. The stamina effect is built to fade out after a time, but it will remain so long as you keep moving and setting off charges. If the situation well off halfway, come back here, and by other will be taught to operation or by use of one of them. Of course, it means you have to start the mission over from the top. Oh god damn it! What the hell is an engineer? You ask? See that thing behind you? What, the flag? That is the insignia. Oh no, insignia. My bad. I would mean that one for one of the Republic. To be specific, six of those have been placed throughout the cabin to a point of operation movement. They should come in handy if you're planning on doing the mission as a group as well in an emergency. Now, one last tip before I send you off. The instant of charging depend on running toward the blast. Beyond the explosion, you will find your net man. Now then, I'm going to a mile. The situation report back to me after all 24 charges have been detonated and the operation safely evac. The same goes for if you fail. We are good to go. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm gonna have to go and actually find each of the people, right? Alright, I guess so. Let's do it. The mission is, come on, move it, and move it. Let's go. Oh my god, the free is awesome. Hopefully we actually keep track of how many people. Oh, damn it. Talk to me, buddy. Alright. Yeah, that's what we are doing. So does that mean we don't have to fight? I'm gonna go ahead and assume we don't need to fight. We just need to keep moving. Let's see. Okay, one up there. Let me see. Where are we exactly? I'm gonna double check, make sure no one in that tunnel. Okay, good. No one down here. Oh, my free went out. So if I go talk to or touch on the signet, we'd be good, right? Because honestly, that freaking one signet did not last that long at all. Come on, let's do it. I know you're gonna attack me. I don't know, I guess technically we don't really gotta fight anything if we can just avoid everything. Which shouldn't be a problem, to be honest. Go. Let's see, what would be the best way down? I guess we just fall off, don't we? Yep. Okay. Talk to me, buddy. What? Go say it to the captain by the exit. God damn it. Get out of the way. God damn it. Get out of the way, team. Dude. So, I really do gotta do this all in one go, don't I? Okay, so that is a teleportal. Okay. Yeah, this is a totally different map. Okay. Let's go to one, because I imagine one is, well, the lady that put the cat thingy on us, isn't it? Okay, yeah. Okay. Try this again, I guess. So I gotta listen to your report. So you fail. What will you do, soldier? I want my wing to fly. Listen to bleeping. Give up and go home. No, let my wing fly. The mission is committed. Move, and move. Got it, lady. It would help if you actually kept that fail on me for longer than, like, freaking 5 minutes. Actually, not even 5 minutes. What is it, like, a minute? Okay, damn it, I go getting stuck on stuff again. Go. Honestly, how am I supposed to freaking do this, man? Oh, there we go. Okay, so they do return, they receive the timing. Okay, over there, okay. Okay, over there. Out of the way, team. How am I gonna get up though now? Okay, over here. Talk about getting original with the quick designs, huh? Okay, over here. Go up, lion. No, don't attack the lion. Put your weapon away. Damn it. Did that count? I don't know if that counted. God damn it, man. Okay, I think what we... Okay, I think probably what we had to do was, once we get all of them, maybe we gotta hit the flag. And then the flag will be the checkpoint, maybe? Let's try that. We gotta figure this out. Now I go getting stuck on that corner again. Every time, man. Every single time. I feel like I'm like playing like an old school racing game here where you have to get checkpoints on a timer. That's literally what they feel like, with a little bit of pattern with memorization. We're almost out. No. And of course, we can do it, Danny. Whoa, the cat done directly at him. We'll see. We'll see if that works. Did that count or no? Or is it literally... Okay. We didn't fail, so... God damn it, I didn't want to go to 3, I wanted to go to 2. I didn't realize, like, no, we're gonna actually get 1. I didn't realize that. My bad. 2. Okay. I think I might be understanding it now. The only problem is when we zone in, our teammates are in the way. Like the assholes they are. Did I go the wrong way? Damn it. Yeah, I think I went the wrong way. God damn it. Okay. Wait a minute. No, this is a totally different teleportal. What teleportal did we touch? I don't even know. Come on, laser, cat the thingy on me. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that mission. I'm never a fan of freaking time trials, ever. And that's literally what this is, a time trial. Go, 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 go. So over here. Okay, come on, buddy. Give me some more time. And that Vana'diel probably gonna caught me because I hit that stone. Come on, where are ya? Buddy, talk to me and give me more time. There we go. Wow. Don't see me. Okay, good. Good. Also good. I don't want to jinx myself though. Don't mind me, kitty. Okay, back that way. Crap, what was that? Oh, over here? Okay. Oh, crap. So you to them being up top. Luna, now not the time, hon. Luna. Cat? I got Luna like slapping my arm like, no. Bad timing, cat. Bad timing. Like horrible timing. I throw, cat. How many more are they? Which? Oh, it says 3 remaining. Okay. Okay, it does say. Oh, I think we did it. What the hell are you still doing here? Stupid face. Get to the wheel. Okay. Where am I going? Where the hell am I going? What the hell want me you still here with your stupid face off and get your wheel and guild soldier? Where are we going? I say I'm still missing 3. Cat. Oh, Okay. Okay, 2 more. Cat. Man. I don't know what these last 2 will be. Ah, shit. Where's the last 2? Not heal. Fuck. I swear to God, cat. Go. Leave me alone. Stop randomly slapping my arm. Not helping the rest of the mission. It does not help at all how it literally doesn't show on the map where they are. Damn it, we were down to the lat 2. Oh, she had wanted out. That was she had wanting. God damn it. You gotta wait a moment, cat. I don't know how much time I got left in this. I don't even know which way we originally came from. Cause we didn't come from that way, did we? Okay, maybe we did come from that way. The sad part about this is, I don't think the strategy guide actually have a map showing up where these people are. Let alone we have the time to actually look and figure that out. Yeah, we only got 5 minutes left to do this. This is frustrating. I hate time trials. I hate time trial with all my heart. We're gonna spend the 5 minutes you're trying to figure out how to get back to the lady. We were so close though on that last attempt though. So very close. Not a fan. Not a fan. There I go getting stuck on that again. Cause honestly, it would be like one of them cases where like shouldn't we follow the explosion? Cause up to the lat 2 it had to follow us. You know, the follow the explosions. I'm one door. Okay, now I want to see if that would be a quicker way up, or did we have to indeed walk around? Which Yep, we do indeed gotta walk around. Left. Have you? I think you might be the one I'm missing. Yep, that was one we were missing, Vana'diel. Yeah, no one down there. One. Okay, so I did that out of order, so you on the net one. Oh, I think I went out of time. God damn it. Okay. Hopefully we can just do that while away and we don't gotta wait another game day. I really hope we don't have to wait another game day for that, because that would suck if we have to. Come on, game. Just load so I can actually see. Okay, because there's the snow. Ah, there. God damn it, we do. We gotta wait another game day to any do it. Oh my god. Well. That sucks. That mission can go to hell, like, so bad. But, at least we know what we are doing now. Lovely. Because I think I found the two, or the one we were missing, so yeah, anyway, I think it about due for a small little break time here, because we got some time to kill here. Also, we are a little over a 2-hour break, and we got about 12 or so minutes before we can try that again. So yeah, anyway guys, do not go anywhere. I will be right back in a moment with more horrible time trials in Final Fantasy 11 in a moment. Did I mention I hate time trials?